Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the English news of Binh Phuoc television station and newspaper. I'm The Wang and now are the headlines as usual. Binh Phuoc promoting tourism at year-end. Adding the taste of cashew nut to Tết case. National Assembly Chairman holds talk with French Senate President. Vietnam International Defense Exhibition 2022 opens. Thanks to various and effective tourism promotion activities held recently, the number of tourists to Binh Phuoc province has increased significantly over the closing month of 2022.
Visitors reached more than 37,360 in November, an increase of 1.33% compared to October and 188.8% against November 2021. Of these, domestic visitors total 36,820 and international arrivals 540. Tourism revenue reached 270.9 billion Vietnam dong, up 27.76% compared to October and 186.59% against November 2021. Binh Phuoc province will continue to work with other cities and provinces in the southeastern region to develop new tourism products and strengthen tourism promotion activities.
Many households in remote areas of Phu Quang district have been connected to the national power grid over the past few years thanks to the enormous efforts of Phu Quang Electric City.
Along with power programs for rural areas implemented since 2015, Phu Quang Electric City has also invested over 50 billion Vietnam dong in construction and power grid upgrades. As a result, 99.4% of households in the localities, including remote areas, are now connected to the national grid, helping socio-economic development in the district in particular and the province in general.
In addition to traditional chương case and other special Tết cake, bakers have now added different types of filling to meet customer demand. Among them, cakes with the typical cashew nut flavor of Binh Phuoc have become popular and won customer heart.
Đoàn Đức Long and Phạm Thị Thể have been making chương and Tết cakes for the last 25 years. On average, each week, they spend 2 to 3 days wrapping cakes to meet customer orders, making about 50 cakes at a time. Orders soar as the end of the year approaches. As well as traditional cakes with mung beans and pork filling, Long and Thể have creatively added flavors such as black beans, peanuts, vegetarian fillings, and especially cashew nuts to give customers more choices. Cashew nut cakes are very popular among customers, even though prices are higher than for traditional cakes. Long and Thể are proud to add Binh Phuoc cashew nut flavors to chương and Tết cakes to promote products from their hometown among customers.
Now let's take a look at the top stories around the country. French Senate President Gerard Larcher arrived in Hanoi on December the 8th morning, beginning his official visit to Vietnam at the invitation of National Assembly Chairman Binh Phuoc.
In the morning of the same day, National Assembly Chairman Phuoc hosted a welcome ceremony for Senate President Gerard Larcher and a high-ranking delegation of the French Senate. Right after the welcoming ceremony, the two sides held talks. At the talks, the two sides discussed measures to strengthen cooperation in various fields, such as politics, diplomacy, and economy, as well as legislative experience sharing. Chairman Phuoc told the guests that the sharing of experiences between professional agencies of the two legislative bodies play an important role for the two sides' cooperation. For the Vietnamese Parliament, the building of law projects, especially those related to the healthcare sector, is a priority, Phuoc said, adding that he wishes to enhance exchange of experiences with the French counterpart in the field. For his part, Gerard Larcher said the healthcare sector is receiving due attention from the French Senate, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. The French side is willing to cooperate with Vietnam in the regard, he noted. The two top legislators affirmed their desire to witness stronger cooperation between the two countries in general and localities in particular. During their talks, the two sides also discussed issues of common concern, including the issue where they highlighted the importance of respecting the international law.
The Vietnam International Defense Expo 2022, the first of its kind, opened in Hanoi on December the 8th. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended and addressed the event.
Along with the growing trend of integration in all fields, international defense cooperation has been a focus of the party and state of Vietnam to strengthen trust between Vietnam and other countries, stated Prime Minister at the event. According to the host government leader, Vietnam Defense 2022 is a good chance for defense policymakers and defense industry firms to meet and seek partnership towards a world of peace, cooperation, and prosperity. On the occasion, Chính also highlighted Vietnam's defense policy, which is for peace, self-defense, and the people. Following the opening ceremony, Prime Minister Chính and delegates visited booths displaying defense industry products. The Vietnam Defense 2022 covers an area of over 50,000 square meters, including more than 20,000 square meters of outdoor area. It attracts 174 enterprises from 30 countries. A number of conferences will be held within the framework of the event.
An international conference was held in Hanoi on December the 8th to mark 40 years since the adoption of the 1982 United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea.
The hybrid event, held by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, was attended by 150 delegates from ministries, sectors, coastal localities, and representative bodies of ASEAN countries in Vietnam. In his remarks, Deputy Foreign Minister Binh Phuoc highlighted the importance and meaning of the convention, which has been ratified by 168 parties. Participants shared the view that over the past 40 years, UN class has not only properly served as a construction of the oceans, but also contributed to the formation and protection of the international legal order of the sea and oceans. They also affirmed the importance of respecting and fully and responsibly implementing regulations in UNCLOS, protecting the legal order of the seas and oceans, and promoting cooperation amid complex developments in the sea.
With the advantage of having a deep water seaport, convenient international trade in goods, easy road traffic connecting to the international airport and the Southern Key Economic Zone, along with the synchronous development of infrastructure, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu is an attractive destination for both domestic and foreign investors.
The Phu My 3 Industrial Park in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province sits on an area of nearly 1,050 hectares with complete infrastructure and links to industries nearby, such as petrochemicals, logistics, and supporting industries. It is estimated that, by the end of 2022, Phu My 3 will have attracted nearly 57.5 trillion Vietnam dong in investment capital from domestic and foreign businesses. Despite the negative impact of COVID-19 in 2021, since the beginning of this year, investors in industrial parks in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu have accelerated their investment in infrastructure. By the end of this year, the total value of infrastructure investment in the province is estimated to stand at more than 19.3 trillion Vietnam dong. The province's industrial parks have attracted 43 investment projects so far this year, including 15 foreign direct investment projects with total registered capital of nearly $270 million. Leveraging local potential and strengths and the advantages of the southeastern region and the southern key economic region, and with selective and synchronous investment, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu is turning local industrial parks into attractive destinations for domestic and international investors.
The second Ho Chi Minh City Hot Air Balloon Festival opened on December the 8th, held under the umbrella of the second Ho Chi Minh City Tourism Week in 2022.
Numerous colorful hot air balloons filled the blue skies over Thu Thiem Tu Park, attracting a large number of spectators. Festival goers will have the chance to take hot air balloon rides and contemplate the city from a height of 70 meters. Each ride lasts from 5 to 15 minutes. The festival is expected to attract nearly 100,000 visitors and is also important in attracting holiday makers to the city. contributing to boosting the recovery of sustainable tourism.
That's all for today on BPTV News. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.